because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house.
A major storm is brewing around rapper T.I. and his family, who once again find themselves dominating tabloid headlines. But this time, the drama is heavier and far more personal. Reports are emerging that King Harris recently had a public meltdown after being accused of hiding sensitive truths about his personal life. Adding fuel to the fire, explosive allegations claim that a child he believed was his may not be biologically related to him. The revelations have left fans stunned and sparked endless speculation across social media. Born on August 25, 2004, in Atlanta, Georgia, King Andre Harris grew up in a massive, high-profile blended family led by none other than T.I. and Tiny Harris. As one of 7 children, he was raised under constant media attention, especially after the family stepped into the spotlight with their hit reality series T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle.
Everybody know my son King. He's a passionate young man.
He's very passionate.
Yeah, and he has some tumultuous times. But the Lord ain't through with him yet.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, and he get better every day and learn from his mistakes the same way any of us did when we was that age.
Does he remind you of yourself when you was younger?
You know what he does? He reminds me of myself at a time in my life where I made the most egregious mistakes I could ever make. You know what I'm saying? And I paid dearly for them. But he has something that I never had.
Right.
And that's me.
Right.
And his mama. You know what I'm saying? He has a way of garnering attention for himself.
Audiences watched King Harris grow up on television, transforming from a toddler in diapers to a teenager becoming a recognizable face in the entertainment world. But behind the bright smiles and edited family moments, things were far from perfect. While T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle portrayed the family's day-to-day drama with warmth and humor, new reports suggest that King's childhood may not have included the lavish lifestyle fans imagined. In reality, his upbringing appears to have been much more complex than the show ever revealed. According to multiple sources, King reportedly spent much of his early life living with his grandmother, only visiting his parents occasionally. He later shared that during the reality show's filming, he would be picked up specifically to appear on camera, then taken back to his nana once filming wrapped. That behind-the-scenes detail paints a very different picture from the tight-knit family unit viewers saw on screen. In hindsight, what once seemed wholesome now feels rehearsed. Growing up under constant public attention, King eventually embraced the music world, stepping into his father's legendary footsteps. He began recording, writing, and releasing his own tracks, proving that he was more than just a product of fame. His mix of entrepreneurial energy and raw artistic ambition helped him carve out his own identity. While having a Grammy-winning father opened industry doors, it did not automatically give him clarity about who he was. Then came the public clash in November 2023. A heated video surfaced showing King and T.I. engaged in a tense argument over King's upbringing. T.I. insisted that King was raised in comfort and privilege, calling it a silver spoon life. King strongly disagreed. T.I. attempted to prove his point by saying, "You never woke up with a cockroach on your face," trying to emphasize that King never experienced true hardship. But King stood firm, claiming that he felt more connected to the streets. That was where he felt he truly belonged.
Okay, I see. What up, y'all? It's your boy King, aka New King of the South.
AKA Junior. This is Tip, King of the South Senior. And this is GOAT Talk with Complex. I could go back to when King was Eris's age. Mm-hmm. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for fame.
T.I. did not stay silent for long. He responded with a pointed video on social media, addressing the criticism head-on. In the clip, he told people to stop messaging him about the situation, making it clear that he knew his son well and had already spoken to him seriously about decisions and their consequences. He described King as someone with real potential who had veered into the wrong lane, but emphasized that he was handling the situation as he saw fit and did not owe the public an explanation. Despite T.I.'s firm stance, King's legal troubles continued to mount. Since that arrest, he has faced multiple additional incidents, including missing a scheduled court appearance, nearly colliding with a police vehicle, and being found in possession of marijuana and a firearm during a routine traffic stop. Each occurrence added fuel to the media firestorm, straining the already fragile dynamic between father and son. In 2022, King was also cited for driving with an expired license, yet another legal strike on his growing record. Public opinion remained largely unforgiving. Critics continued to point fingers at his upbringing, with many blaming what they saw as a lack of proper parental oversight. But the most explosive controversy came more recently when a private video leaked online showing King in an intimate setting with another man. The footage spread rapidly across social media, sparking intense reactions, widespread speculation, and fierce backlash from various communities. What had already been a turbulent public narrative now erupted into full-blown chaos.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Period. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandma's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath.
Every
and
day.
no tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready?
What was the reason?
Because he can suck and pacify over there. He was 12 years old. He was sucking.
Reports suggest that the leaked video was not only circulated online but was also sent directly to both T.I. and Big Nana, the mother of King Harris's child. The fallout extended far beyond King himself. It ignited a larger conversation about the ongoing invasion of privacy that public figures often endure. For families who live under constant scrutiny, such incidents raise serious concerns about safety, boundaries, and the toll of relentless public exposure. Many online believed the leak was a targeted move, designed to create tension between King and Big Nana. While that theory remains unconfirmed, the public reaction was swift and explosive. What made the situation even more volatile was the way the focus shifted, no longer just about King, but about how this scandal could potentially damage his father's public image. In a music industry that often glorifies hypermasculine ideals, any controversy that challenges that image can send shockwaves. T.I., known for his hardened street persona and lyrical bravado, suddenly found himself adjacent to a scandal that some believed could undermine his carefully built reputation. Whether directly involved or not, the shadow of the leak stretched far, threatening to alter how he is viewed within the hip-hop world and beyond.
What's up with it? It's your boy King, aka Kid Sam, and we jumping out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards. Yeah, every time we get into it about something crazy can happen. So I feel like that's a big risk.
Man, I feel like you're the one out of all your siblings, like you like the rebel out of everybody.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. I don't really care too much. That shit didn't affect me. That just made your source. That just made your information that you talk about not credible.
But he broke the mold when he...
They all got the same structure face.
He made me very special.
Oh.
They just got different hairstyles.
As the backlash continued to spiral, sources claim that there are now deliberate efforts underway to suppress the leaked footage and prevent it from spreading further. Allegedly, T.I. is working behind the scenes to contain the damage and protect his son. Despite these efforts, reports suggest that Big Nana may still possess a copy of the video, which continues to stoke the flames of controversy. Their relationship has always been fraught with complications. According to insiders, deep-seated tension between T.I. and Big Nana stems from years of mistrust. T.I. has reportedly questioned her intentions, suspecting that her ties to King may have been motivated more by the pursuit of status and financial gain than by sincere connection. These unresolved issues only intensify the current crisis, casting a larger shadow over an already fragile family dynamic.
Speaking of cops, your son got arrested along with T.I.'s son, right?
He got detained, but they let him go.
Okay, what was that arrest over?
Now, with claims that Big Nana still holds the video, suspicions are growing about what might come next. The situation becomes even more tangled as reports of internal conflict within the family surface. Sources say that T.I. and Tiny are not on the same page when it comes to managing the scandal. Tiny allegedly believes the best path forward is transparency, that King should speak out, confront the issue publicly, and bring clarity to the chaos. T.I., however, reportedly wants to keep everything behind closed doors, avoiding further media attention and shielding the family's reputation from additional damage. His focus seems to be on control, privacy, and halting the viral momentum before it spirals any further. This divide in approach has triggered debate among fans and critics alike. Some argue that T.I.'s tactics reflect a deeper concern for his public image than for his son's emotional well-being. The incident has reignited a long-standing narrative accusing him of prioritizing his legacy over facing the uncomfortable realities unfolding within his family in real time.
Who is it? Okay. Who is it? Okay. For the whole month? All right. Hello? Bye. Who is
Amid all the controversy, a new chapter began for King Harris and Big Nana as they welcomed their son, King Jr., on November 5, 2024. The announcement came via a celebratory Instagram post where King shared the newborn's time of birth, accompanied by a blue heart and a crown emoji, a symbolic welcome for the newest addition to the Harris family. He also released an emotional track titled Dear Son, a heartfelt tribute that captured his excitement about entering fatherhood. King appeared genuinely proud and overjoyed by the birth of his son. But the celebration was short-lived. Just weeks later, rumors began to circulate suggesting that King might not be the baby's biological father. This development ignited yet another storm online. Speculation intensified as reports claimed that Big Nana herself was unsure about the child's paternity, and may have assigned fatherhood to King without confirmation. The whispers quickly turned into a whirlwind of doubt and drama, once again pulling the Harris family into the harsh glare of public scrutiny.
Tired, you ain't getting no sleep, and the truth be told, before this I ain't been getting no sleep, you know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle, lifestyle just lifing, you know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. Just up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house. So, that's what I've been dealing with. But, if y'all want to come see what I'm going through early in the morning with Lil Junior, I call him Lil Jack as a baby. There's Jack from... Anyway, y'all want to see what we doing?
Matters escalated when rumors of a DNA test began to circulate, a test that reportedly proved King was not the father. The situation ignited a massive wave of reactions across social media, sparking endless debates and intense public scrutiny. Users flooded platforms with harsh commentary, mocking King and questioning his judgment. The online chatter exploded with accusations and insults, with many claiming they had seen the drama coming from the very beginning. Despite the chaos, the family stood firmly behind King. His older sister, Zanique, publicly dismissed the DNA rumors, labeling the stories as completely false. Meanwhile, Tiny took a more visual approach to diffuse the negativity, sharing cheerful Christmas photos featuring the entire family, a clear attempt to push back against critics and present a united front. Through it all, their focus remained on strengthening their bond and protecting their peace amid the headlines. Despite the whirlwind of rumors and online drama, King Harris appears largely unbothered.
Not just as his own man, but he want to go through the different challenges and adversities. He want to be tested and be graded on his response to whatever his skill set is in that area. Not, well, he did bad because he T.I.'s son.
In the midst of all the controversy, King took to social media to proudly share photos of his newborn son. While he has not directly responded to the questions surrounding the baby's paternity, his focus seems entirely on fatherhood. He has remained silent on the controversy itself, choosing instead to highlight his experience as a young parent. In several recent interviews, King spoke about the real-life challenges of raising a child. He shared that late nights and early mornings have become the norm, admitting that his son keeps him awake around the clock. It is a major lifestyle shift, but one he is openly embracing. In a video posted online, King gave viewers a look into his day-to-day life with his baby, even revealing a cute nickname he uses for his son. He looked genuinely joyful in the clip, and many viewers praised the maturity he seemed to be stepping into. Some are saying that this role could be the turning point for him, helping him grow into a more grounded version of himself. He ended the video by encouraging followers to check out his Snapchat for updates on his life as a dad. It was a rare glimpse into a more personal side of King, one focused on family over headlines. Meanwhile, as discussions surrounding King's identity continue to circulate, attention has started shifting to his older half-brother, Messiah. Known for his calm demeanor, Messiah grew up alongside King on their family's reality series but has since taken a very different path. He stays quiet, avoids public controversy, and keeps his private life entirely offline, a stark contrast to the chaos that often surrounds his younger brother. As the spotlight shifted, Messiah Harris gradually disappeared from the family's reality show. At the time, most viewers were not alarmed by his absence, chalking it up to a natural transition as he grew older. But behind the scenes, rumors began swirling about a deeper reason tied to a reported same-sex relationship, which gained traction after a few suggestive photos began circulating online. The chatter exploded into a full-on scandal. Speculation pointed to T.I. allegedly being uncomfortable with the revelations, with claims that he was not pleased with how it might affect the family's public image. Word spread that T.I. had a hand in Messiah's quiet exit from the show, choosing to distance the brand from potential controversy tied to identity and public perception. It was a familiar narrative similar to what later happened with King, sparking criticism about how public figures handle situations involving family and personal identity. Yet despite all the whispers, no official evidence confirmed that Messiah was forced off the show or removed due to any personal choices. Some close to the situation attributed his reduced screen time to practical reasons. At that stage, Messiah was enrolled in college, and the demands of full-time academics, along with a hectic class schedule, naturally made frequent filming appearances difficult. It aligned with a phase in life where priorities shift toward growth and personal goals. Today, Messiah is pursuing his passion for music, stepping into a lane far removed from reality TV. He is working to establish himself as a blues artist, steadily building a path through his own sound. Still, he remains incredibly private, choosing to keep his personal life off the radar just like he always has. It is clear that King Harris did not experience a traditional upbringing. Raised in the spotlight, cameras followed him from childhood through adolescence, making fame a constant part of his reality. Growing up in front of the world, he faced the pressures of identity, scrutiny, and judgment that few could fully grasp. His teenage years were filled with challenges, including conflicts with authority and multiple run-ins with the law, often broadcast for public consumption. But now, with the arrival of his son, there appears to be a shift. His journey into fatherhood seems to be creating real change. The public is watching closely, wondering whether this marks a true turning point in his life. It is a transformation many are rooting for, the kind of growth that happens when responsibility meets reflection. At the same time, unanswered questions continue to swirl. Is King still hiding parts of his truth? Was there deception in the situation with Big Nana? And most importantly, is King Jr. really his biological child? These questions have taken over social feeds, with everyone forming their own theories and assumptions. As the drama unfolds, one thing is certain, this story is far from over. The mix of fame, family, and controversy keeps pulling attention, and every update adds another twist to the saga. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We have plenty more on the way. And trust, the next chapter in this Hollywood drama is coming fast.